Hello, hello, and good afternoon to everyone in our live trading room, and good afternoon to everyone currently watching through the live stream channels. Hello and welcome. So, good afternoon, Gerolf, Holger, Frank, thank you. Svenja, thank you. Good afternoon back to you. Joseph, thank you. And Jesper, thank you too. Thank you for joining. Good afternoon back. Um, So today is the 27th of May 2021. My name is Maurice Rothwell, English trading coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. So today we're logged in for the US market opening and power hour. I trust everyone had a good morning trading so far. Good afternoon back to you too, Torsten. Thank you. So this morning, today, what's been going on? So as always, look at the economic calendar here. So Thursday. So this morning there was a lot of news, nothing of great importance. Some nice German news here. Thought that we were going to get a big bit of injected volatility into the market. However, it wasn't the case. And then we had a few other news announcements just over here over the lunch break. In general, the morning was pretty slow for us over here. There was not a lot going on. But yeah, this afternoon, however, there's been a lot of news announcements for the US dollar, and we've even got some more announcements coming up during the power hour too. So I'm looking to see a lot more volatility this afternoon than there was this morning. Yeah, just because this morning was not the best day at all, not my favorite. So we zoom back. We will take a look at the day so far for me. We've closed two trades so far. We've got a minus €3.24. We did close one trade on the DAX this morning. One Swiss box closed nicely at the opening, and then we had a couple of others one on the DAX, one on the FTSE, and then there was another one on the Dow Jones. So we did want to hedge the trade on the Dow Jones. However, me being an idiot, I have accidentally closed the positions instead of hedging the position. So I pressed the red button and not the gray button. So easy mistake to make. Luckily, it wasn't in such a big minus at the time. So yeah, we can actually see there it was probably 0.1% minus, maybe. Yeah, I think so. So it was only around €20 overall, since we made around 16, €17 from the first trade in the DAX. However, we did make a very good trade this morning on the MTX in gold. So we got a signal first thing this morning. Very good signal indeed. Yeah, we made an extra €70 from that trade alone, so that was very successful. We could have indeed extended it towards this Fibonacci, which is where I did extend it to in the first place, but I ended up closing it around this area here. So yeah, there was an even bigger chance to make some good profit there on the MTX as always. So it actually put us up at around overall €65.90 profit for the day so far. Probably about 0.3% roundabout for us today at this moment. We do have some trades currently running. So we have, let me check. We've got the DAX there running. So there was a lot of movement at the news announcements when they came out for the US. So we've just released that and I've extended the take profit just up towards the fib line, only in the fifth trade. So we've still got some room to play and we can always hedge that trade until tomorrow. So it's not that bad. And we also did it the same thing on the FTSE here. So FTSE, we'll see if we can catch that some opening volatility. It seems as though the market might be taking a turn up. Let's hope that the opening comes and follows that same direction, and it should take us out very nicely of this hedged trade. So there's a few in here. So Jasper hedge on the FTSE, same as me. So there we go. Explained. I released it here. Again, hold it till tomorrow is also fine. First thing in the morning, release that in the Vola box, or around if you're only in the fourth trade, you should have a few extra trades left over. You can always follow the open range box, as the open range box is always a good bet for the first trade of the day anyway, usually spot on every day. Even though today was a little bit earlier than the opening that we received the volatility, but the movement was there. So Akeem, so I had a perfect morning, I see. Lucky for some, lucky for some. Joseph, just one question. Are you trading the Dow Nasdaq in the morning? No. So the Nasdaq is strictly the afternoons for me. I do trade the Dow Jones in the morning. So yes, Dow Jones are trade in the morning. Usually we get some good movements in the morning on the Dow Jones. As you see here, right around the opening. Although just like the FTSE and the DAX, we received that opening movement a bit earlier than it should have been. But usually we get a good opening drop or movement in general from the Dow Jones in the morning and the afternoon. Hope that clears your question, Joe. No worries. So while we wait for these to do their thing, we're gonna go straight ahead and have a look at some possible trades. So first thing, Nasdaq, a beautiful big number slash daily pivot right there. So that's going to be the first trade of the day, of the afternoon. Over on the other Nasdaq chart, depending on which way the market will break, there's hopefully if it breaks up towards the top, we should be able to set this Vola box up at the top. So we never know how volatile this opening is going to be. We could get you know, a direct jump in the market as soon as it opens. We can set that one in play. So first box is set, second box is set on the Nasdaq. Dow Jones, again, another big number trade here for us, pretty much perfectly set. And then of course we'll have another look at the gold here. So gold, we've got some good areas. We've got a nice Vola box here at the bottom with the Fibonacci pretty much just underneath that buy line. There is Vola box here, and of course an even better big number slash daily pivot trade at the top. So you got a few different choices that you can have. While we wait for the direction, we could take this Vola box. However, I'd feel more comfortable taking the big number daily pivot trade. We can even bring in the Swiss box here. Is that going to work? Okay, we need to change that magic number. There we go. So I set a big number here. And then on the others, we will set that one just there. So we got both sides covered. So Dow Jones has already triggered into the first trade long at the moment. And we have around 5 minutes left until the opening. So we've got quite a long shot to close this FTSE trade this afternoon. I'm hopeful for some volatility this afternoon. We'll have to wait and see. Good afternoon to you too, Mike. Thank you for joining. Yes, Akeem, I just wanted to release it. I didn't want to hold on to it. I'm impatient. Special occasion. There's a lot of news announcements coming out. We've had a lot of volatility, more or less, since the news announcement. Of course, not so crazy as the market still hasn't opened. So I'm guessing as soon as the market opens, we should get a good movement across the board in all markets. So that's what we're hoping for. So we might even get an early close here on the Dow Jones before the market opens. So let's have a look at the MTX. So MTX charts. So there's no signal there on gold. Was looking to be another sell signal, but too much of a shadow. So that means that there was a wick at the top of that candle as well as the bottom. Let's check out New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Nothing on the 5, 15, also nothing. So that's pretty much it until the opening now. Let's refresh the daily, see if we can see any new daily signals. Nope, no new daily signals. So so that's our set. Hello, Mato. Thank you for joining. So we've got our trades set up. We've got our hedges released. All of our pending boxes are set. Currently in the first trade now on the Nasdaq short from that big number / daily pivot. So about a minute and a half left. And good afternoon, Peter. Thank you for joining. So 40 seconds left on the clock. Just take a look through the charts here. Hmm. And here comes the opening in a few seconds now. And there it goes. So I know we're looking at the FTSE right now, so we're not the most interesting one for the US opening. However, we can see there's a bit of movement there. The quicker we get this closed, the better it is. Let's take a look at the others quick. Oh, Seems like the FTSE's got the best movement this afternoon out of everyone. So we are almost there. We can prepare ourselves for a manual exit if we want. Hopefully we're going to reach up towards that Fibonacci and get the close on a little bit of extra profit. So here it comes, always the same. So just falling short again of our take profit as usual. And gold is coming down towards our Volabox trade. There comes FTSE. So here it comes. We're going to continue to push. So there's entry into our gold Volabox here. And we are out of the Nasdaq trade. I'm going to set that big number up once again. So that puts us back into profit for the day from our Swiss boxes. And we're about to get the close on the Dow Jones here too. Let me just extend that chart. There we go. We can close that now. So a little extra profit there from the FTSE. Takes us back up to 0.3. Oh, where are we? Where are we? So that's us out of the Dow Jones here now. So I'm going to set the big number up at the top. And then over to the other Dow Jones, we can set this big number on the bottom side too. So just waiting for this DAX to continue so we can get the close. And there we are, second trade in gold dropping down pretty fast now. And there comes our close. Up. So that could be it so far, but we've smashed in a little bit of extra profit now, just tipping us over the edge towards the 0.5% for the day. Possible entry to our top big number here on the Dow Jones, 34.6. And now in on the third trade in gold, currently long. Can extend that stop loss just back over the top of that big number daily pivot. We'll extend it up towards that same top that we previously had over here, the previous highs. So we're coming very close to closing this hedge release. And gradually coming into the profit now on the gold trade here. So we can close it anywhere between our profit line and this adjusted profit line. Just want to adjust the profit line for these abnormal candles, which can crop up at any time. So just in case the market just shoots up towards that daily pivot, at least we've got that customized target to ensure us a little bit of extra profit. So 20 minutes left until we receive some more news from the Fed. I think we've exhausted most of the options for trades at this moment in the market. There's no clear signals. We're still struggling to breach into our big number Swiss box here on the Dow Jones as we keep stopping out just before. However, we still have these two trades running at the moment. How can I change the lot sizing? So, Mato, yeah, we don't change the lot sizes in the Swiss box. The Swiss box is the one that decides how big those lot sizes should be. If we come over here, if I close that box. So you can see here exactly what the sequence will be as the trades go on. If you want to if you want to start with a smaller lot size, then you need to put a smaller risk percentage on. So target percentage. If you want a higher one, then you want to put the higher risk and higher target percentages on to get a bigger lot size on the first trade. However, that will mean that you have less trades than you would with the smaller risk. So in this case, yeah, also the size of the box changes it. So if I put a box size of 2, you see it changes again. Put a box size of 1, and it changes again. So it's a combination of the risk percentage, the target profit percentage, and the size of the box itself, which is actually going to calculate the correct amount of trades and how that sequence should play out. So if we have, so to make 12 trades, that's the maximum amount of trades that we can do, as the Swiss box also needs to calculate, okay, if the risk and target percentage is a 2-to-1 ratio, that means that my take profit is always going to be 2 times the size of my box in distance. So 1.5, that means my take profit is always going to be 3 points away. So the Swiss box then has to calculate exactly how big the lot size should be in order to cancel out the minus of the sell trades, but still end up with an overall plus of 0.076% profit once it goes 3 points further. Does that make sense? Okay. How big is, have you changed? So look, if you go on like a set 1, you can see the lot size change. Set 2, set 3, set 4, lot sizes change always. Oh. Oh. So we finally got an entry into our Dow Jones on the big number there. So second trade in, currently short. I don't have a Nasdaq trade running at the moment, Akim. But the lot size is always 1, as in 1 lot, Mato. Yes. I'm not so sure. Maybe it's because you have a bigger account. I'm not so sure. I'll have to look at it myself to be able to see exactly what the issue is. Maybe you can, okay, demo, pretty much the same as my 21. Okay. Um, but who is the trading coach? Maybe you can get hold of them. Oh, yeah, maybe you can send him a message and he can go through it. Normally, if you're changing the size of the box or the target and risk settings, it should ultimately change the outcome of the first trade of that box. Okay. And what risk setting do you have, Mato? So set one you have, okay. Hmm. But when you open up the table here, Mato, does it also say one lot? Are you just looking at the one lot here inside the Swiss box, or is it also saying up here in the sequence of trades one lot? It's the same. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Mato. Mato T. Yeah. It's from Michaela. No, no, from Michaela. Yeah, Michaela's. He's saying that there's just a gold box, but I think he just needs to close it and restart it. Yeah, try closing it, Mato, and restarting it, and then redo the settings. It should work. If not, send an email or call into Michaela, and he should be able to fix that for you. No problem. It's now in our fourth trade on gold at the moment. Just going to extend that stop loss. And then extend that down towards the fib. So three active trades at the moment, Volabox, DAX, and our Dow Jones here. And we have around 10 minutes left until we get some more news announcements. We didn't send the SMS, no? Okay. Okay. Oh. So, bit of a turn of events here just for the DAX, as we can see it turning up at the moment. So hopefully we're going to breach past this previous stop out just before our take profit line. If we can breach this, then I'm pretty sure we should be able to make it up to the big number and close. Fifth trade into gold now. So again, I'm going to extend that take profit once more to the same station. Dow Jones still in the same place. And hopefully in the next 8 minutes, 7 minutes, we should get another injection into the market of volatility. It doesn't work with gold. Strange. It should work, Mato. I think we trade a lot of gold in the power hour every day, but it should work indeed, unless you're on a GBE account, right? Maybe if you're on a GBE account, it might be a bit different. Everything working DAX Dow Jones. I'm not sure what your leverage is with GBE on gold. Who he will. But sometimes it can affect the amount of trades that you have. Maybe that's the problem. It could be that that's the issue. Said we work a lot more with the on GBE. You start with 1 to 30 on a so you got a 1 to 30 leverage, which means yeah, it could be the same. Thank you, Jesper. Whether on markets, I think we have a 1 to 300. So yes, Jesper. You can apply for the higher leverage, but yeah, it's as simple as that. You can apply for it. Just ask them to do it. We send you over a certificate, say that you did a course, trading course, and then they set you up with the higher leverage. But another reversal from this. So we have about 5 minutes now. Mainly some speeches, home sales. If we're lucky, we might get a good push in the direction of our trades. Yeah, there's a lot more people in the room. A lot more Germans. Yes, so they're already club members. So we got a minute left. Start counting down. So there we go. Start of the speech. We've got the pending home sales coming up. Not a huge difference. So there was the close on the Dow Jones there from the big number. You can reset that same big number if we want. And then over here, we also have the big number on the bottom covered from the other chart. So both Nasdaqs are, there's no apparent signals in the charts at the moment. Could try these kind of freestyle trades, wrapping the Swiss box around the Fibonacci line. And there we go. So final push there on gold. See if it's going to continue the flow. Take a look at the DAX. We'll take that small profit there, a little bit extra. So that puts us up at the 0.5% from the Swissbox trade so far. So we're still currently in on this DAX trade right now. I think we can close these pending orders across the Dow Jones, DAX, the Nasdaq. As I don't think we're going to be hitting any of them soon, anytime soon. So we'll let those play out. The last trade left is the DAX one, hedge release from earlier on today. Maybe we can re-hedge this trade and think about a release at another time, another day. So yes, let's take a look at the follow box. So we're probably going to close that towards the end now, as I don't think we're going to get that close anytime soon on the DAX. But overall, 7 trades closed, 105 euros and 18 cents. That puts us at bang on 0.5% for the day. Included our MTX trade, puts us over the top at 174 euros and 32 cents. So we can say that we're probably around the 0.75% mark, nearly at that full 1% for the day. So good day indeed for a Thursday. Again, the volatility was there this afternoon, dug us out of that hole from this morning. Hope you guys enjoyed it this afternoon. And I will let this run for a little bit longer on my side, but that will probably be it from us for this afternoon. Most likely looking at a hedge position for a morning release or latest Monday release. So again, thank you very much for joining today, everyone, through the live stream channels. Also, if you would like to test the tools out for yourself, please visit the website www.TradersClub24.com. Click on the 30-day free trial, sign up with your email, name, and number, and someone will be in contact with you very shortly. Failing that, anyone who has any questions in our live room, you can easily access the WhatsApp and Skype buttons that we have on the website or contact your trading coach. So that's going to be it from us today. Again, thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll be back again same time, same place. As always, have a good day and have a good weekend. Bye.